Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing today? What's funny about that, Leanne? What are you laughing at?
Huh?
Yeah, I thought something was funny. But let's get into it. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to another edition of Nothing But
Answers.
Answers. The place you come to get all the answers that you need. So you have questions, and as you've seen over the past weeks, we have answers. I'm not sure how these answers have changed your life. How about we have a segment where people write in and tell us how we changed your life? Let us know. Let us know how we helped you, please. So, how's everybody doing? Lee, how you doing, girl?
I'm just peachy, you
Wow.
know. If I
Wow.
was any better, I'd be you. You know what I'm saying?
Another week,
Uh
another week with all these shoulders out.
I'm
We're
just
gonna
trying to
we're
be
gonna
out here
get
living my life the best I know
we're
how.
gonna we running these numbers up. Let's go. We're gonna run these
I
numbers
need
right
I need
on up.
what I need. I need the recipe that you have and Doc has, so that I can be a better person in my life.
Oh,
What
let's
I
get her.
walk into.
Let's get her. Yeah. Oh, Don. How you doing, Don? Don, dude.
Hey fam, how y'all doing? I'm okay. I'm a little tired today, though, honestly. Yeah, I don't know if it's the weather being so bipolar or um I don't know. Sometimes the holidays can be kind of heavy because it reminds you of what you want things to be. But I am excited to be hanging out with y'all tonight because this has been like therapy. Y'all feel free to bill me later. But definitely appreciate hanging out with you guys on Friday nights.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. Doc, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm good. I missed you guys. It's been really busy and kind of crazy right now. So,
Miss you
yeah,
too.
I'm like Donnie. I'm glad to be here. And I've always said that coming on here was like my self care.
Hmm.
Right.
Yes, having some fun with the people that I care about. And I know they care about me without the judgment, even though
Right.
Daryl be trying to judge people.
All the
Wow.
time.
Yeah.
How they get
Not
me?
even low key, all out in the open too.
Yes, yes.
That's crazy. I'm not even a judgmental type of person. Vaughn, how are you doing, man?
Man, I'm chilling. What's going on, bro? How y'all doing?
Hey, all is well over here. All is well. But you, how was your week?
It was good, man. We had the show at the Queen last weekend. And that was crazy. That was the first show of the tour. Um,
Okay.
that turned out
Nice.
good.
So
So
You
we're
should have
gonna,
told us you could have pulled up.
bro. I've been telling y'all,
I
y'all liked
you know,
it.
you gotta tell me
Yes,
like
yes.
today. When you say a date,
yeah.
I told,
if
I
you say
told all y'all.
if you say
You
the
gotta
fourth,
tell us
on the fourth,
two
you gotta
hours,
say
2 hours
tonight.
before. You gotta tell
Yeah,
us 2 hours before to read it.
tonight. You say a date, I'm like, all right,
Man,
I'll be there.
the yeah, the people reached out to me about coming out. But the next one we're having is in June. I'm waiting a couple of months before I do another show.
Okay.
Because after that, we're just gonna be on the run.
Hey,
We smile
listen,
about
getting
that.
warm. It's getting warm. Nah, it's that time to get it moving. Like it's time to
Yes,
get these
it is.
shows, get the comedy in, get the whatever you're doing. Get
Hmm.
um, it's that time. So yeah, it was a pretty good week. Went by fast. Like I said, the weather is crazy. I can't really get any good fishing in because it's raining, it's cold, it's hot. Fish is confused, so it's tough right now. Um, but good week, good week. So what anything this week that anyone saw that we want to discuss off the top? So I think that is a no.
Mm,
Y'all sober or smoke THC or drink alcohol?
I drank
Uh,
alcohol last week for the first time in a long time and got tipsy turvy off of one drink,
word.
mixed drink. Yeah, peanut butter cup.
I don't know if that's a drink. That sounds like a Reese's cup. I don't know if it's drink.
Hey, it had alcohol in it. I had to chase it.
As being as though my probation officer watches this, I can't answer those questions.
Hey, Audrey. Hey, Erlen.
How many times have all you gotten tipsy? How many times have you gotten tipsy? Again,
Every
being
time
as
we in the
though
club,
my probation
getting
officer watches,
tipsy.
I can't answer that.
Every time you in the club getting tipsy, everybody
uh,
going, all right.
uh,
I'm the only one. It's okay.
I'm truly sober, high
That's
on
how one
life.
of my
That's
comedy
it.
shows went. Right.
Yes,
Yeah. So
yes.
I don't know about being tipsy. I don't know if that's a thing. I can't really talk about it again. Can't confirm or deny. You're gonna have to do a pop up. Is that nigga outside? Okay, I thought he's outside. Hey.
Hey.
Hey,
Okay.
Hey.
My favorite alcohol is the kind of whiskey, and my favorite THC is sativa.
Okay.
That's sativa though. It gets you right.
On your back.
It gets you right.
Will it put? Okay. Oh, it gets you right. So that's the one.
Yeah.
Again, due to my probation officer watching, I can't answer some of these questions.
not confirmed nor denied.
Everybody here is over the hill. The hill is here and we're over that.
So yeah, anything this week?
Mhm.
Anything anybody want to pop it off with that you saw? That Leanne, what did you have? I think you had something that was kind of interesting. Yeah, put that down before you even take that sip. Before you take that sip, get too tipsy. I remember we had a girl on the show before that get drunk. I mean, as the show went on, she would get more and more drunk. Yeah, when y'all
That sounds
drive
exciting.
people.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. My bad for talking negative. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. Just don't talk negative anymore. So Leanne, Jesus
up?
loves you and we love you as well. Well, you had a story. What was gonna go with?
I didn't have a story.
I got
Okay.
something.
Go ahead.
Have y'all been reading
ahead.
about Wanye and Brandy?
Oh yeah. Yes.
I saw
Mhm.
something. So, catch us up to speed, please. Oh, now you want to drink, Leanne?
This conversation sparked about them dating when Brandy was 16, Wanye was 22, and interesting dialogue about whether or not they should have been engaged in relations at that time. A little bit statutory, and whether
No,
or
it's
not.
Sorry, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, the conversation has also been that at that time, that was kind of the norm. Like when I was a teenager, it was not out of the norm at all for 16, 17-year-old girls to be dating men 20, 21, 22. But now it's a stigma. And she just wrote a book and talked about how it affected her life.
Really?
Well, not that the book is about that, but I guess there was a reference to it. And so now there's been a lot of conversation about whether or not girls should be dating men of that age difference. Does it make a difference if they're involved in entertainment? Was she responsible for actions? Could she be held accountable for her actions at that age? All the above.
Well, first of all, why would we have to hold her responsible for anything? I think she wouldn't be the person that we would be looking to hold responsible for anything, right? By being 16.
Mm-hmm.
But you
So,
know how
as I
fast girls
said,
are. That they say back in the day.
But
I'm not saying it wasn't even like fast girls. Like that's just that's what 16, 17-year-old girls when I was in high school was dating 20-year-old men. They were.
Right. I want to get rid of the fast girls thing because
Right.
They weren't.
You know,
fast.
that's what they used to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's because that's how you don't take
Don't say you.
responsibility.
Don't say you.
That's how you don't
say
take
you.
Y'all starting off
you.
early.
You.
Please.
That's how you.
Now.
Though I dated when I was 16. So a couple things. At 16, 21, most likely you have a car. You might have some things that make it easier for you to. You have these trinkets to attract these younger girls. Like getting a ride to the store is better than walking. If I pull up on my
Right,
bike,
and he's Wanye.
right. The girl on the bottom is clocking T. Okay, yeah, Donnie, they say you clocking T over there.
Clock
Hey.
that.
Yeah, so I think what I would say it's not really on her, and the fast girl things is a way for people to not really deal with what's going on. Like these girls are being manipulated with usually trinkets. They're older. They might have a little bit more, charisma that they can get these younger girls at that time. That's usually what it was. And like you said, Donnie, I know many of the girls in ninth grade had boyfriends that were driving, which kept us out of the game. It's very difficult to deal with a car when you're walking. You walk in the store and she drive by in a car like
2 wheels of 4. Listen, it's a lot to compete with. It's a lot. Do I have to share your seat? Do I have my own seat? Listen,
right.
It was a lot.
So what did she say anything about the relationship that kind of
I'm bringing them.
How it did, what it did to her, what it do to her?
Yeah, she said it caused trauma. She's specifically referred to the way that they broke up, the way things ended. That she felt like if she could go back, she would do things differently. But I mean, in all honesty, who of us wouldn't? I think what makes this story a little bit more high profile is obviously the people that are involved. And, Wanye's a hometown hero and an international superstar, honestly. So he's having his household name. So I think in this circumstance, did he take advantage of the amount of power and prestige that he had, the authority that he would have had over her for the success that he's found and the success she was looking for at the time?
I think there's a little of that in every relationship, but go ahead.
Of course. I mean, that's really all I got.
No, no.
I don't have a solid answer.
No, but I mean, it does raise a question. Like at that age, is that, was he preying on her, or was she someone like, I wonder how they met. I don't know what their circle was.
Right.
Was she kind of bubbling a little bit at the time when he met her? Or was she just, trying to get in the game? We don't know. But again, it happens a lot, when these guys, not far removed from high school are still hanging around the high school. You're still hanging out and you cherry pick these girls. And I don't think the guys think anything's wrong with it either at the time. Nobody really thinks, not that I know of. I don't know if they're necessarily, I guess they're thinking it's easier, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure. But it's tough. It's tough because they're still kind of maybe in the same. I'm trying to think if you're in this. No, a 21-year-old, 16-year-old. I don't know. But it's happening a lot. I just don't know. Maybe you girls can tell us better than us. Like, because when I was 21, I didn't have any 16-year-olds. Once I was in college at that time. I might have had some 18-year-olds because they were freshmen.
Well, I also saw something. This is a little bit more,
We don't.
I guess predatorial. That there was a middle school teacher
Yes.
who started messing around with her middle school student.
Yes.
And power mixed with or the presence of power mixed with influence does play a part in how people move and perceive.
So no, it's funny because I don't know if is it power, or is it that as a young man you feel like, can I tell y'all my real name? You want? I think sometimes boys think they're supposed to be with women, So when this older woman comes at you, you're thinking it's okay. You think it's how it should be, right? If you can get some yams at 12, you really think you're doing something. You're not even, you may think, because again, you're supposed to be with women, supposed to be with girls. This is a big girl, you know, and if she gonna let you touch them big tatas, you gonna say yeah. But I just never understood, and maybe I shouldn't. What did the teacher get out of it? Like, what is it the control part? Like, what makes her? Because she was married, right? From my understanding, she had a husband. What made her want to mess with this young man in school, in the car, and someone said something about I lost my train of thought. It was something someone said about that. Teachers they get familiar with their students, so that boundary is gone. They're not. They go from being a I don't know how old the boy was, 13, 14-year-old boy. Here now, you're looking at this person as a peer. You're talking every day. You're joking every day. So that boundary somehow dissipates, and you're not looking at it as a young man anymore. I guess he's maturer than other 13-year-olds. He's the mature 13-year-old I've ever seen in my life. Look at the way he pick his nose and eat his burger. He just do that. That's different. Yeah, Doc. What is that? Like, what do they get? I don't understand the mindset of what is she as the teacher getting out of it? Is it the thrill? What goes through that?
It could be a number of things. You know, each one of these situations is different. It could be, like you said, the thrill, and it could be that admiration she gets from a little kid, because they're little kids. I don't care what nobody thinks. They're little kids,
right.
And that admiration, you know, that could feed like a narcissistic personality.
Okay.
Or, you know, that power and control too, that could be a factor. But a lot of times it's about, a lot of times you hear people talk about how this little kid made them feel, you know?
Right.
Sick is what it is.
I mean, I don't. What is it? The game you have? Like, hey, could you help me with this math problem, baby? And the way he said "baby," boy, that hurt through the roof. That making me feel like a woman. Yeah, that's interesting because she threw it all away. I know she had a husband. I'm not sure if she had kids herself, but it's just, I don't know how you look at someone, that's young and immature and think that, hey, listen. But like, I guess what Doc said, the admiration, because I know if I'm getting it, I'm 12, 13, and I'm getting it. Hey, I'm taking out Miss
Best thing.
Miss Parker wearing her ass out. Listen, old man style. That's interesting. And I wonder what the what she's gonna get, like how much time she's gonna get and things of that nature. It's just sickening that they do this. You know,
it's interesting. I don't know like the numbers or the real research behind it, but it seems like the women get less time than the men,
depending how they look.
Okay.
So I saw something and I that said the women that are prettier that get way less time than the women that are unattractive. The unattractive go to look at, like you gargoyle preying on these kids. They said the more attractive women have been known through their studies to show they get less time. So
it's crazy. It should be steady across the board. Like, you do this is what you get.
And let's be honest, it's that double standard. Like my son came home, said he was taking down his teacher. I was like, bro, all right, you can do it one more time. Then you gotta stop.
That's messed up.
Then I tell your mom.
Yeah, don't tell your mama. Hey, what she look like? She got fat booty. I'm like, hey, listen, I'm gonna tell if. So then
if she look like a gargoyle, you gonna tell.
Oh yeah, she going to jail.
I'm telling your mama.
Yeah, she look like gargoyle. She going straight to jail. I'm gonna sit down and talk to him like, look, bro. You don't do that until like it's 3:00 at night. You don't, not 3:00 in the afternoon. You gotta teach them better. Okay, what we have here? A Brazilian politician applied makeup on live TV and asked, "Am I black now? Why they always gotta use us?"
Yeah, right.
Her point: if makeup doesn't change race, why would surgery change gender? A criminal case has been opened. That ass go to jail. Yeah, that's the yeah, that's crazy. So the top person is a transgender person. Leanne, do we know?
I would.
Or is that her transformation?
Hilton made the first openly trans elected, yes, Brazilian National Congress person to be called act a social experiment. Her speech was interpreted by a colleague who accused her of racism. This is in transphobia. This is the colleague who said that she was being transphobic and racist.
Well, she continued to be racist by putting black makeup on her face. So, seems on brand. That's wild that she did that. No, putting black makeup on your face doesn't change your race, but it lets us know you're racist. So, I don't know. D, you there? I don't know. What do you think?
Having technical difficulties. I apologize to you.
No problem.
Heading to Mount Laurel Sand Courts to pick up my son who's playing volleyball, and moving in and out of Wi-Fi. But as far as this goes, I often wonder, who did you ask before you you decided to make this statement? Like, who in your corner said that this would be okay?
Blackface, that's the way to go.
Political suicide.
So you're saying you want to put black stuff on your face and go in front of the TV and tell it? Yeah, it sounds like a good idea. Like, she has no friends. That's what we just learned too. She's not only racist, she don't have any friends. And they didn't cut the cameras or anything. A real friend would have cut. Hey, what's he doing? Cut it off. Cut it off. He said, keep the cameras rolling. Get her fired early. It's interesting. I think that first thing I said, I hate that we're always used for some type of point to prove something. Always. And it's like there's other things you can use that are
right.
Like, this is like the lowest hanging fruit that you can do. But they do it, I believe, because we have no real power. We can't strike back. We can't shut anything down. For the most part, every now and then we may get something if they allow us to, but we have no real defense of ourselves. So they can do this. Like, even be able to do that in the safety, she couldn't do it to no other group. No other group. You know, if she did something against a Jewish person or, something like that, you can't do that. So it's tough that we are consistently just, again, this shows that we got smacked in the face again. Like, here, let's smack you again. Somehow we got involved in their nonsense. It gets to be upsetting after a while. You get tired of people constantly bringing us into their nonsense. You know what I mean?
Similar. We were talking about that last week.
Yes. Yes. I heard the man said he was teaching a class and he told the class that he could go to the hood, a white teacher, he can go to the hood and say the N-word if he wanted to, because he has free speech.
You do have free speech. What you don't have is a pass.
Right. If you want to get that mental work you've been looking for, go ahead. But the point is, why use that? Right.
Right.
There's a lot of things you could have said about in reference to free speech, to kind of give examples or things of that nature. But using that to me is really just not okay. And in front of kids, because you're again like, and also I'm hearing he said in the hood. So is it okay to do it in your neighborhood in a more rural area? Like you can do it with your friends, just don't do it where black people are in the majority, right? That's where they'll be upset by it. So it doesn't make sense. The male ego isn't fragile; it's unprotected, like sex. Oh,
I feel like the male ego is extremely fragile, and it's something that you guys don't talk about. I think anything could pretty much offset a man's ego. Oftentimes, women have to suffer the consequences for it.
I feel like female ego is 100% better protected. Like you guys are afforded a certain level of grace. Like we say, she's just a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you like if a woman's acting crazy or she's being irrational, you guys have grace to say, "I'm just a girl." Like shit, like that. I'm just a girl. Like whenever you can't handle the natural pressures of life, you guys always have a cop out. I'm a girl. I'm a woman. You
some quick tears.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do this.
Yeah.
So it's like you guys have that grace that protects your ego, and
absolutely
there's a certain buff that you guys get. Like, let's just say you were to say something offensive to me.
Okay.
Automatically, I can't rebut you by saying anything equally or more offensive because I'm a man and now I'm sassy from going back and forth with you.
Would you want to?
Absolutely, I would want to. I'm human.
Gotta get my point across.
Then naturally, my disposition is to meet the resistance with the resistance, right? But I have to always be cognizant of that's a girl. Even if it's constructive criticism that'll help you, the message has to be delivered in a certain way. Where men, if you're inadequate, if you're poor, if whatever, you get told that straight out, and it just is what it is. Nigga, you broke. Like, nigga, you fat.
I
like
have a
you
question.
just learn. You just go through that in life.
So what do you think, ladies? Are you guys protected and we're unprotected?
I think when it comes to people of color, I don't think that that's a correct statement.
Okay.
Because I think that women of color aren't protected the way other women are. And I think that oftentimes, at least from the women that I know, and Donnie and Lee, correct me if I'm wrong, that we spend a lot of time trying to protect men's egos by not saying some of the stuff we want to say that will really tear them down.
Unless you're mad at us. I agree.
Even if we're mad at you, there's still certain things that we're not going to say. A real woman is not going to say certain things because in this day and age, in the back of my mind, I'm going to get hit.
That didn't stop the woman yet.
Yeah, yes, it has. But more than that is I don't want to do something that's going to emotionally damage my partner. For long term. Period. I don't want to do that.
Lying.
We understand that the rest of the world is doing that. And I'm also going to say 100% that I think women of color have an expectation of a strong exterior. We're supposed to be the ones that are strong and unaffected. Like I don't know of any woman of color who feels like she can cry to get out of a circumstance or to be seen differently in a circumstance. That's not in our wheelhouse. We'd sooner fight than cry to get our point across, honestly.
They be crying a lot of times around me. They're always crying about something. Well, you had another girl.
Stop making them cry. Why are you always making them cry?
Right, how about that?
How's it me? Like, why you had another girl at your house? I will agree. I think, especially when I think of Black women or women of color, they're always strong, right? They've always been there. They always have your back. They've always been the backbone. They always are the ones to go to. They just do. A lot of time without thinking. They just do. You can be just talking about something and they'll solve that problem for you. Like, man, my stomach hurt. Hey, you ever try some they just do it naturally. You're out to eat and they're like, hey, didn't you need some greens? Like they'll remind you of things. They're like, hey, don't be doing that in front of people. You text me next time. Don't do it. The waiter here. Well, I'm still mad. You can remind me I need some greens, but don't put some greens on this plate. So So that is kind of true, as you guys said it. I do agree.
And that crying doesn't work for us.
It doesn't. I'll act like it does. I'm like, oh, you said out the back door. Go ahead. She's crying. Go. If she's crying, a lot didn't happen. So you done did a lot. That and usually once the crying starts, you're going to get about 3 months of something that wasn't going right, that she's been holding in. She's been trying to not, hassle you about. Like, I saw that girl number in your phone 3 months ago.
Why is everything about you cheating on somebody? What is going on over there?
I'm saying what they do when they cry. I don't know why.
That's because that's what he does.
Oh, is that what's happening?
First of all, see, this is the problem. You can't cheat.
That's what he does.
You can't cheat if you're not in a committed relationship. You know what I mean? Just because I saw you 2 times, we're not together. So the other girl gonna be here too, because y'all both auditioning. Sometimes women don't understand that. Her audition just ended. So is there a thing of harmless flirting when you're in a relationship? Is there such thing as harmless flirting while you're in a relationship? Look at Leanne already said no. I see you. He said, she didn't realize she did. She said, her head shook. As soon as I said, this is harmless flirting. She said, so what do you think? Is there? Go ahead, man.
I don't think there's such thing as harmless dating, flirting, because you, at that point, there's a level of hurt that you're doing to your spouse, your significant other.
Soft. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
There's a level of disrespect there.
It's harmless flirting. No? Okay.
Not in my book.
Gotcha. So, Doc, let's get some examples of maybe some harmless flirting. The girl at the counter who's giving you your food. Hey, thanks, baby. Have a nice day. And smile at her like that. That's okay. That's all right. Just getting your food, being nice. She's being nice.
Being nice is one thing. Flirting is something totally different.
Like, girl, your hair look really good. Who did
What
it?
did you say? I missed that.
Just said something like maybe, I remember Baby Boy where he got the food and he was like, yeah, baby, thank you.
She almost knocked his head off.
Yeah. Is that a problem? Yeah, baby. Thank you. Yes, no. Or if he said, hey, you complimented her. Hey, I like your eyes. Your eyes are really pretty. You have hazel eyes. They're very pretty. Let me get a number 2. Is that a problem?
That's gonna get you killed, bro.
You're just giving a compliment. A compliment. Leanne, are you talking to us or no? Because you're on mute. Okay. Yeah. You in class or something? You over there doing? Tell him you busy. See, now you can't hide when you're talking to him. See, now you can't hide. Hang up. Tell him you're busy. It's ain't the time. You can boo love on your own time. So flirting. If you tell someone they look
is
nice,
every compliment a flirt, or is it just a compliment?
well, there we go. Can you compliment someone and it just be a compliment?
Depending on the woman you got or partner you got.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, Vaughn. That's why I said it's very individualized.
Gotcha. Because it's contingent upon how insecure the person you're with. Okay. So I would say don't. I mean, depends. Some people just naturally flirty. When they talk, they may just naturally lay their hand on the person or touch their arm or something. Vaughn, you with your girl, you're out talking, and she reached over, touched the guy's arm, like, yeah, and and you watch her do it like 3 or 4 times. Is that a problem?
I don't watch 3 or 4 times. Hands off policy. What are you doing? Okay. You know what? That's your new man.
Wow.
Okay.
Can your significant other take pictures with like other men, male friends, like hug, like with the arm around the shoulder or around the waist or anything like that?
Where they at the prom? Are they going to the prom?
If that's their friend, they probably got 100 pictures like that already.
Hey, boy, where they going to the prom? What are they doing? Why they taking pictures? What they celebrating? Let me know. Something to celebrate. I want to be in the picture too.
Yeah, what type of guy friend we talking? We talking about like nah.
Say a coworker, not
No.
a guy, a coworker.
No.
Why stay in picture with coworkers? When they start doing that.
Did y'all see the chick that kissed Chris Brown on stage in front of her husband?
Isn't that Travis Kelce's old John?
Oh, that's somebody famous?
I thought I saw her name and I'll try to look her up. But they said her husband was there.
Did you see the husband's face? They had a
No,
they
I
had
didn't see that.
dude.
Yeah, I saw him. He was like
cooking. He was
he was like, I let you go up there because it's a fantasy. You got picked out of 1 billion people. Hey, do you, boo? Go get him. Get Chris Brown.
Yep. That's exactly what he did. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was very interesting.
Yeah, I saw that kiss. That was crazy. She opened up her mouth and everything.
She and what's wrong with Chris Brown randomly tonguing a fan?
Well, he didn't tongue her.
She
If you look at
initiated
it
it.
closely, she tongued him. He had his mouth like pursed, but it seemed like he was trying to keep it calm.
He was going with the show. But
Yeah.
let's
But
I mean,
He was
niggas,
like,
niggas be tonguing down random girls in the club anyway.
she was kissing her man.
Well, she said she want to, shoot her shoot. So she said she gonna shoot her shot. This might turn into something.
Yeah, a divorce.
Yeah, sound like that's what I heard. But if she, so, yeah, what do you do after that? That's really the question. And you guys could do it the other way if it was, I don't know, whoever up there, and your man tongue shorty down. What do we do there at this point? Is it over? Is it them living out a fantasy of their their fan of this person? They're living out a fantasy. What do we do? What happens after that? Leanne, what do you do after that?
You think they talked about it beforehand? Like, if I get up there, I'm gonna tongue them down, just so you know.
Nah, ain't no way they talked about that. Ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
We can say for 100% they didn't talk about it because she went down there, right? It'd be the first time he'd have drug her out that thing. It wouldn't happen. She wouldn't have went down there. She might have got caught up too in the wow. Yeah, that's oof.
What would you do?
What?
First of all, that's why I drive everywhere because I'd have went home. So she'd had to call Uber or whoever she had to call because you can't disrespect me in front of 1 billion people and feel like we can ever be whatever again.
My mama gonna see this. No, it's
I don't care
all
about-
over the place.
I don't care about her mama. I don't care. I just know that
I'm saying all my people just saw you kiss Chris Brown. Outside of me and you, the kids is gonna see this. Everybody, man, there's no
I don't
coming
care
back.
about nobody seeing it. I care about you disrespecting me right there to my face. That means you think I'm chump. Like you don't even respect my G at all. Like right in front of me. Like that means like if I wasn't there, I guess that would be a little different.
No,
it is. It is. I think it's a little different in the sense that I'm not there. Like you're doing it right in front of me.
In fact, I'm there. You have absolutely no respect.
None.
It's still going to end in a divorce, but
right.
now you showing me.
But you're just showing me like you really don't respect me. Like you can't even respect me when I'm here. Like most people try to be on their P's and Q's when they people around, right? But ooh, hey, don't touch me. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You're just more conscious of things when your people's around. So that little hand on the shoulder that may be happening all the time at work, when your girl there, you notice, did she see it? Did you see it? I think she saw it. You notice it more when your people are there. So if you're doing that when I'm around, that means you do whatever. You for the streets for real. That means you go. His girl, go. You heard? She go. And you got a little money or a star or something, meaning you can take her down, really take it down.
You just negotiating price.
Right. She's letting you know she's one famous person away from leaving you.
Or somebody that just got something more than you got, or something she want. She out.
Right. Maybe
She'll keep it quiet. She'll keep it
dance. You better watch out because she can take it down. I really want it. It can happen. That's crazy.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's crazy. I really wonder what happened after that. They need to find them and see what happened.
She walked home. That's what happened. She walked home from the concert. He left.
So I know that I would have went on my tour of telling people what happened. I'd have definitely sold the story to the highest bidder so they can find the full story. I'd have made as much money as I could with it because I need money now because I'm leaving her. She might be paying half the bills. I got to pay 100% of the bills, so I gotta go. That's wild. That's wild. That's actually insane. But you, ladies, what would you guys do? Your husband up there, and you went up there. There's gonna be some grind, like Janet Jack. Some grinding, but then you see the tongue come out of his mouth and touch her. Like nigga, you initiated. You cross all lines. Like wait, you got him. You got Chris Brown. Like we here now, right? Like you didn't even pay the $1,000 and you got this. So yeah, that's tough.
That's crazy.
That's tough. Yeah, our relationship is kind of done at that point. Thank you for coming out. We can't. We cannot go on. I can never get over that. I guess so. When in relationships, temptation, like this, how do you handle temptation? You know what I mean? Temptation. Does it happen? Are you tempted?
Of course, it happens.
Okay, Leanne, in relationships, have you ever been tempted?
I'm a pure innocent woman.
Sorry. Vaughn, how about you? Have you ever been tempted while in a relationship?
I'm having technical difficulties.
Okay. Hello? Is this thing on?
What's
Okay. So with the temptation, how do you handle it? How do you handle it?
With maturity.
That's the best word. Yeah, there you go.
Yes, with maturity.
Sorry.
You can acknowledge that you have these temptations.
Yes.
You can't tell the other person that you have these temptations.
Wait a minute. Acknowledge it to yourself?
Yes, acknowledge it to yourself because you can't tell the other person.
Who's the other person? The person that's tempting you or the person you're with?
Both.
Okay.
I gotta get a pen. Hold on, I gotta write this down. You could have saved my life a long time ago.
Again, so that's what you do. You acknowledge it, but you say it, but you don't tell anybody. Okay.
Right.
And
then you devote yourself to your person, or you make the decision whether or not if this person is willing to risk it all.
Well, you would be risking it all. So, okay. Yeah. So, Doc, how do we deal with temptation? You said maturity. So, what does that mean? That means like do it once and like we can't do it again after that.
What?
I mean, so listen. Another way to handle temptation, and this is another way. I mean, again, we have all the answers, so we have to cover everything. Sometimes you just gotta get it out of your system, right? You gotta get it out of your system, right?
That's no longer.
Y'all trying to get he trying to get people hurt. That's what he trying.
Here you go talking about cheating again.
I didn't say
Right.
cheat. I didn't say cheat. I said get it out of your system.
Get what out of your system?
You know what I mean? What the temptation. So sometimes you got to do it so you can get over it. Right? It's gone now. Now you don't have nothing to fight because you did it. No?
No.
Nah.
That's not a healthy way of doing it.
No.
So you're just gonna hold all that stress in, and then the cortisol levels go up because it's rushing through your body. You're nervous. You're sweating around the person. If you just do it once or twice or 3 times or 4 or for 6 months and get it out your system, guess what? Go home to your partner and you're good at this point.
Oh no, I'm good.
Temptation now there's no more temptation.
I'm good.
I think that what happened to Donnie? Did she come to the screen, Leanne? There she is.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah, I saw her pop up. I thought Leanne's, she's over there being tempted while she's on the show.
I'm over here doing 4 things.
And one thing is you're trying to set up for later.
No, tomorrow.
Look, see, look at that.
In my business.
Oh man, Donnie.
Hey.
How do you handle temptation
Oh, Jesus.
while you're in a relationship?
I'm trying to think of the last time I was in a relationship where there was an expectation of commitment. But for me, if I'm going to commit to someone, in the first place, there's not going to be too much temptation. I would have already decided that there's somebody important enough and valuable enough for me to have expectations of them, and likewise, so the rest of the world kind of disappears.
Let's go, Donnie. Pure innocent woman. That's what I'm talking about.
Fellas, pay attention when they cap like that.
How you gonna answer your question and tell me I'm lying? Was you there?
No.
Was you there?
I think so. I mean, this is really subjective, but who's better with handling temptation, women or men, is really the question. Who's better?
Women.
I don't think it's a woman. Well, okay, yes, naturally women, but I don't necessarily think it's a woman-man thing. I honestly think it's the way that our brains are wired and what kind of trauma we've experienced in our past and how we've dealt with it in the meantime. Because I know lots of pure, innocent women on the outside who have been hurt in the past and therefore have a hard time feeling comfortable enough to commit in the present.
They're not women. They're not women.
Well, first of all, I know those same women, but I know them on the inside.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That's your biggest problem. You got to stop knowing so many women on the inside.
Oh my God.
You're the one causing all the trauma.
That's the there.
Oh my God.
I know a lot of these good women on the inside. They're really good. It's interesting. Well, you know what? So I guess it wouldn't be a tempt. Well, again, first of all, I think you have to look good to tempt me to begin with, because if you're not attractive, then you're just wasting your time with your tempt. But I kind of feel like Donnie's right. Like, from in a relationship, you try not to be in positions to get tempted, right? So you don't talk to that girl at work. You recognize when you see that other woman at work who's attractive, well, don't go start helping her. Hey, you need some staples? No, stay away from her, right? So you have to really, like you said, when you make that decision to commit to someone, try your best to not get in positions where you can be tempted. Like, you can't be tempted if you don't know anybody. I mean, it's really difficult to be tempted when they don't know you.
Yeah, because a lot of times when people say it just happened, it didn't just happen.
Right.
They set it up
right
that way.
And even when you
intentionally or unintentionally, they set it up that way.
Right. And I think unconsciously, sometimes we'll do it because we know this is what we like anyway. So we'll tell ourselves it's nothing. Oh, I can handle it. No, you can't. You're actually hoping she will do something or move a certain way to let you know that it's okay. That's really what you're doing. You know, at that point, you're putting try not to put yourself in position to. And if something does start tempting you, you have to create space. That's really and that's how you can really tell if you really are going to try to hold strong in your relationship. Because I used to think that was weak. I'm like, man, you can stay around that person. You just gotta be strong. But that's just silly. Why would you put yourself in a position that you could fail? Just get away from it. You know. So now I know I would not. I would just get away from a situation that I felt like.
Be gone, Satan.
Really. I repeat the booty in the name of Jesus.
And then run. You have to literally flee, run in the other direction in dramatic fashion.
No, really. And that's really the case. You have to learn that, oh, this is trouble. So you got to stay away from that. And before I wouldn't. I'd be like, nah, I'm good. But I think secretly I wanted them to give me any sign that it could go down. You know. So it really was on them. Like they said yes, we gonna go. So yeah, temptation does happen, but you have to definitely work to not feed into temptation, not fall into it. What you got for us, Leanne? I have another question. I'm trying to find it. No?
Yes.
Thank you. All right, Lennox. Lennox, please say something.
Can we hear it? Okay. No. Why is it not?
We don't know. We're not doing that. There. I heard it for a second. Traditional American dream. I can see some
that
truth.
American dream has been sold to us, and women are just now figuring out that they're gonna be mad at me saying this, but I also feel like that American dream has been sold to us, and women are just now figuring out that maybe that's not for me. Oh, you go to college, you marry somebody, the white picket fence, and marriage happily ever after. When you're a successful woman and you've accomplished so much on your own, a lot of times they don't have much to add to you. So unless you are making me happy, I feel safe around you. I feel good.
Right.
I don't care on paper how good you look, because my life looks good without you. If I feel better without you, even if you are a good man, I'm okay without you.
Yeah.
And we have figured that out. We figured out how to make money. We figured out how to purchase homes. We figured out how to have these bomb ass careers. And it's like, okay, we're good.
Yeah.
And they are hating that. So instead of them being happy for us and cheering for us that we have figured this out, they're like, oh, but you're 30 something, you've never been married, you ain't got no kids. Baby, you can never make me feel bad about my life.
They hate that we okay with being single.
They're gonna be mad at me saying this, but I also feel like that American.
I call cap on that, but okay, go ahead.
Of course you would.
I would.
I know.
So tell me why she's right.
I didn't say she was right. I said you would call cap on it.
What do you call it then, Lynn? What do you call on it?
I call it is what it is. She said what she said. You heard her.
So you agree with her?
I didn't say I agree with her.
Okay, so we asked you, what did you call it? And you said nothing. You didn't give me any type of anything.
Right, I'm not giving you you finna be in the mood to argue me down.
I'm not arguing
and say your foolishness anyway. I'm not. You're not goading me today.
It's not goading you. This the point.
It is goading me
to give opinion
because you know I run hot.
Okay, you run so hot, you running from the question. So, what do you feel about her question? I mean, her answer.
I don't feel nothing. I have no feelings. I'm the 10 man.
Again, no answer. See, this is really difficult. Doc, what do you think? What do you think?
Doc said,
was she right? She wrong?
I'm stuck on the American dream part that we got sold. I'm not.
Because she didn't say what that was.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'm just
She
trying
said finding a man married with a white picket
going to
fence.
college, getting married, the white picket fence.
Okay.
I'm sorry, they never sold us that dream. That wasn't our dream.
Right. Right.
That wasn't for us. She's talking about a whole different group of folks.
Right.
But
It's great. Go ahead, Donnie.
Go ahead.
I don't know. I feel like she's right for a certain kind of woman.
Lonely.
Like I'm not saying that I don't think that she in any way speaks for all women.
The lonely ones.
And I think that there is no. I mean, I'm not even going to say the lonely ones, because I know some super dope women who have decided either they don't want children and they feel empowered by the fact that they don't have to have a husband to be financially stable, or to be able to have, like she said, the careers and the lifestyle that she wanted. But I personally don't feel like having a husband and or children would be restricting of my happiness either. I think that she's kind of chosen extreme, and she's right for who she is, but it's definitely not right for me.
I think that we see the fruits of this type of thought when we look at someone like Tracy Ellis Ross, who has this is how she lived. You know, I don't need this. I think she was married once, but she don't need marriage. She don't need this. She don't need that. She don't need anything. But then she's saying now that she's regretting that she didn't have some of these things that she said she didn't want it. She did an interview, I think it was like last year. She was talking about some of the regrets she had, or some of the things that she like even missed out, maybe kids or marriage, whatever the case may be. Now you're 90 years old, Vivica Fox. Now you're ready for marriage at 90, but the market is kind of small for 90-year-olds who got their face twisted.
Not in retirement communities.
They don't want them there either. They just want to knock them down and keep them moving. Like, I'm lying out of Vivica. So yeah, I think it's tough because we don't know what people really. We have to kind of go up what they say, but I'm seeing a lot. I think Melissa Ford? She was on the Joe Budden show. She was same thing where no kids, haven't been married, but wants a relationship, but can't find one. So I think you have to get to a point where you want to make yourself feel like this is okay. I want to be lonely and I guess not lonely.
Well, don't you think it's okay for values to change as we grow and mature? I mean, maybe you didn't want that in your 20s, and it's okay that changed and now you want it.
Well,
things change,
yeah,
especially as you grow and mature and explore the world.
Right. So, I mean, the problem with that is I think there's a time clock for some of these things.
I was going to say that, yeah. The problem is for women.
Right, for women.
Because there is a clock ticking, especially for kids.
Certain things. Right, for certain things that you may want. Or even if you say you're 40, you want to do it now, and that man who may be 40, but he wants 3 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So that may not be something in your cards at 40. Mm-hmm. It may not be something that you want to go through or you both can go through. So again, it limits what you could do as well. So that's another barrier you can reach. So now I have to go look for a 32 to 35-year-old if I'm looking at 40, because this is when I hit my stride. It's most men hit their stride in their 40s. I'm making the money I want. So now I can make that decision to want to start a family and could do it without some of the barriers that may present themselves. So yeah, a woman can want to do these things, but then, you're not able to do them.
And that's such a shame.
I think you hit the nail on the head though, because
that you have to choose
one.
No, I'm sorry. I was going to say, and it really is a shame that you have to choose one or the other. You have to either start out that way, that you want these things so you could get them.
Right.
Or you don't, or you decide you don't want them. It's that's real difficult for women.
Well, life decides you can't have them. So you have to accept that you don't want them.
Correct. It could be trauma response. But I just think it's also crazy that the stigma changes when you talk about a woman making these choices and changing her mind or thinking that she wants to wait later, but a man is seen as smart or, making good financial decisions to wait or to decide later on that he wants to settle down. Because a woman who waits to get married is lonely, but a man who waits to get married has been living his life. Like that's a crazy.
Well, I think it's tough because if we go with the stereotypes, we go with stereotypes where a man has to provide for his family. I can't provide at 20, but I'm providing, right? So if people don't want to grow together, see at 20, 30, you're growing together. But if you're looking for someone to take care of you and pay, a significant part of the bills, then he has to hit his stride. So, which they say men don't hit their financial stride until their 40s. So he has to say, it's weird that our clocks are so kind of different. If you really want to make the money you need to make to take care of family, you have to be at your job a certain amount of time to get a certain amount of raises to get, to get what you need. So it makes it, we have to wait later. Without making that 20, 30 years old could never, pay for a wife and kids and a house and all that stuff. So it's like we're on opposite ends of things, which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. But yeah, and that's why I don't necessarily like the the thing where we could just live our lives. Like I said, if you do decide later that you want to, now I do want those things. I do want to be married. I do want to have kids. Well, now you limited yourself, not only to how many kids you can have, also the men that want to marry, because if I want more than one kid, then you might not be the one for me. That's tough.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough. But again, that's why birth rate is so low. That's why people aren't having babies, because everybody's waiting longer and longer to, everybody wants to be financially stable to have a kid, and it's tough.
Which is responsible.
Okay. I'll say okay. I think responsibility it looks different for different people.
Of course.
Right.
So, of course it does.
I need the best, strongest eggs possible. I don't need powdered or scrambled. I don't need them, at that point. So, and then he also is older. So, what's he looking like?
Men are approximately 624% more likely to separate from a woman if the woman gets sick. Cancer research on heterosexual couples found that if a man becomes terminally ill and his wife becomes the caretaker, there is a 2.9% separation rate. If the woman is terminally ill and their male partner becomes the caretaker, they leave at a 21% rate, which basically means that men are approximately 624% more likely.
Interesting statistic.
It's not really interesting. Just don't get sick. You'll be all right.
That's real messed up.
I mean, I wonder in that study, I do have one question. I wonder if the woman was already more of the caretaker to begin with. So if he wasn't used to being a caretaker and now he has to become one, maybe it's too much, it's too overwhelming and he can't do it. If he's used to her doing everything. I wonder. If you're already partnering with someone, I don't know if it'd be that difficult to take care of them if you've been doing it already.
I'd like to know the age groups too. Like, are older men more likely,
right,
or younger men more likely to leave?
Yeah, we're definitely younger men gonna leave. Yeah, I would like to know that too. Hey, babe, you said you got the flu? 7 days. Oh, this ain't gonna work.
I mean, look, just when you having babies in your 20s and you like, you gotta wait 6 weeks. What? 6? Are you kidding me?
6 weeks.
I'm out of here 6 weeks.
I think I heard. I got to play the show back. I was watching something, and the girl had a baby. She had the baby, and I don't know if this is even possible. Like, she had the baby, and they said then she found out she was 4 weeks pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wait, what? I said, wait. I do my math and my little science. It didn't make sense. Like, wait. And I looked it up on Google. ChatGPT said it can happen. I said, oh, ain't that some shit?
Yeah.
Interesting. So there goes that 6 weeks. They fuck.
Yeah, some people just be like, I'm not waiting.
For what? You hold it fine to me. Don't get this infection.
Terrible.
That's very interesting. Goodness gracious. All right, let's see. I got another question. Do any of you guys have say you have an opposite sex best friend? You know, so for the ladies, you have a man. For the man, we have a woman that you had a best friend, and you guys go out to dinner sometimes. Is that cool while you're in a relationship?
Mm-hmm.
Doc said it's cool. He's cool in a relationship.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Leanne.
We know Lee's take on that.
What happened? What you say?
Okay, so we'll catch up to people that are ordering penis for the night. So,
Oh my gosh. Oh, geez.
All right, say that when you want something else on the screen.
please don't put a penis on the screen.
Whoa.
So opposite sex friend, you're in a relationship, but you go out with your bestie who is a male. You guys go out to dinner sometimes. Is that okay?
Oh, for me to do it, yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
She's ever heard to do it, but he can't do it.
Absolutely not. We all going. We all going. What are you talking about?
Pay attention.
He doesn't have friends.
Pay attention. This is crazy.
I'm your friend.
Donnie, how about you?
All the
You're-
friends.
Your relationship, male friend, going out to dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool.
absolutely.
You said that's cool?
Absolutely.
Donnie. Why? Why?
100% cool. I'll be at the next table.
Vaughn.
I'm at
Okay.
table 9.
Okay. There we go.
On some Muppet Take Manhattan, holding up a newspaper, wearing a trench coat and a rain hat.
That's right.
Waiting to hear the wrong thing.
That's right.
Hey, Vaughn, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What do you think? Could your girl go on a date with her friend, her best friend?
Stop
You
calling
ain't
it
say
a
a date.
date.
You said going out to dinner.
Yes.
Dinner. I'm sorry, dinner, date, interchangeable, same thing. They go out to dinner because they want to. I don't know what they want to even do. I'm not sure what they're.
You ever heard that song, I Deserve?
I deserve.
You to tell me, yes, I cheated on you. No,
Oh my
no, I'm good.
I deserve.
Y'all know
What if the friend was around before you?
Okay.
Does it matter?
Right.
Hey,
he gonna be around after me now.
Question: do you have to give up your friendship if your significant other says, "Listen, I see a future with you, love you to death, love you down. Let's, take this to the next level, lock it up, but you can't bang with your opposite sex friend anymore."
So let's wait first before we get there. The dinner thing. What are you guys going out to dinner for?
Catching up, the same thing you would do with your female, your same sex friends. Catching
No.
up, hanging out.
It's not the same. You
It
can't
is
do
the
that.
same.
Hey Doc, you can't. It's definitely not the same. You can't do that through a text.
No, you can't do that. Can I do that through a text with my girlfriends? No.
Hey, I don't want you to do it with your girlfriend. I'm talking about this nigga that you bringing around. Can't you be like, hey, everything good, everybody good. Hey, nice talking to you. That's a text. That's about 4 or 5 words. I don't understand. What do you have to get? Okay, so what are you wearing on this? 'Cause I know how you dress, right? So what are you wearing on this date? I mean, dinner. What are you wearing? Is it how high are the heels?
A sexy dress.
Right. What are we wearing to dinner?
Who the hell you trying to impress?
Who the hell you trying to impress?
Yeah, so what are you wearing? I don't hear anything. Women. What
Are
are
you
you wearing?
wearing
clothes?
I would
You
say
wear the
the same
sweatsuit.
thing you wear with your if you was going out with your girlfriends.
You wearing jeans? Yeah, no.
Jeans, yeah, jeans.
Okay, so
Jeans, the blouse.
Yes.
blouse. You mean the extra large shirt?
You know what?
I gotta wear a sweatshirt. A hoodie.
What is the level of trust in your relationship?
Which begs the question: do you have to move differently when you're in a relationship when you have opposite sex friends?
You said level of trust. Well, where's the trust that you going out with another man to dinner? I didn't know that was what we did in relationships. I'm the man.
That's my friend.
Yeah, that's my friend.
And I'm your man. So,
but if my friend was there first, am I expected to give up my friendship for a relationship? That's the question.
Well, I know there was some coochie before you. So do I have to give that coochie up for you?
Come on now. You're not even comparing apples to apples.
That's different now. Oh, different. Come on, see how different it is now?
No, don't bond me.
Right.
Okay, so okay.
I don't think you.
Go ahead, Vaughn.
It's kind of ill to ask you to give up a friendship that was there before me. And that friendship probably was key in me and you getting together. You know what I'm saying? Because we talking through all the things that you was going through, all of that. That's all right. So I wouldn't want you to kill your structure or your support system.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Support system. Yeah. I support us now.
Nah, I don't want all that pressure.
Hey, don't worry. You're somewhere else. Relieve somewhere else.
Nah.
So, really, my question would be, what does this friendship look like?
That's a good question.
It's what does it look like, right? If you're just talking on the phone every now and then, you know what I mean, cool. And never see each other. I mean, that seems like a great friendship to me. So I think that's fine. But if that friendship is, once a week we're going out to dinner and we're talking on the phone all the time. First of all, it's invasive to our relationship, right? Because you're invading on my time. Every time you're on the phone with them could be a time we could be talking. And usually if you're on the phone with them, that's when I want to talk to you.
Of course.
Oh, you ain't never got no time for me.
Of course.
So every time definitely when I want to talk to you. So I think it would have to be a respect thing. I would say I wouldn't even want to go out with my girlfriend if she had a man, just out of respect for him. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. I didn't want that. So now we're cool. Because what we're going out for anyway.
Because we often think other people think the way that we think, and oftentimes they don't. So of course you wouldn't do it because you would think that her man would think something's wrong with it because you think something's wrong with it.
Because it is.
It's nothing wrong with it.
It's definitely. Well, listen. I mean, some people like sharing their women. I'm just not into that.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just not really into that. So I mean, everybody got the kinks. I'm cool because why do they need to go on a dinner, not date, together? Why can't we all go? What's the secretive? What's the secret? What's the problem?
Because this is how you're gonna be acting. This is why we can't have you come. Because this is how you're gonna act. But
because we can't have nice things.
Right? Yeah.
I wouldn't act this way if I knew what was going on. Now when I get to the table,
that's not true.
Y'all acting weird and nervous. And hey, why are you so nervous, bro? You're shaking. See, now I know something going on. Now I got to cut you.
You just walked in the room with no shirt on, flexing. That's why he nervous. Like let's not. then you can absolutely be my male friend's friend, and we can make sure that you feel comfortable in the circumstance, especially if it's somebody that's been around long before you. And if you say, if it comes down to it, if it's now me and you, and you're saying I've met him and I still don't feel comfortable, then that's another conversation. But I feel like there can be opposite sex friendships as long as you are respectful of the other party.
Right. That means don't do it. That's respect means don't do it. I don't see, again, so I don't understand why you're going to dinner. That's weird to me. What you guys got to catch up on? You ain't got nothing to catch up on. You know, what you talking about me? Y'all talking about your relationship? Oh, you talking about me with other niggas? That's what you doing?
Maybe.
You already telling my business? You already
But we
telling
went to dinner every Friday before 10 years.
Right.
So now I gotta not go out on Friday because you're involved.
Yes, because I'm involved. You could do it because you didn't have me. You had the freedom to move the way you want it. Now you have me. There comes some. We have moved
For
differently.
somebody who says, if your friend, you looked at us some type of way to say, if we found out our friends was cheating on somebody and we will move different with them friends, you're telling me
what?
Because you're in a relationship.
I said that.
And you had a friend.
Talking about you talking to who? Vaughn or me? Because I didn't say that.
Talking to you.
Okay.
You said you shouldn't look at the friend any different if they were to step out on the relationship with their partner.
I'm not gonna let them any difference. Why would I look at them different?
So you're telling me now I have to move different with my friend because somebody new came along.
Yes.
And I got to give up my friend in order to have this relationship.
Yes, we have a relationship now. This is why that's why they call him your man. They don't call him one of your men, a man. They don't call him a man in your life.
So a woman come to you, ultimatum. Me or your girlfriends. What are you doing?
So again, I told you, what does friends look like? I'm not going to dinner with my friends. I'm not really hanging out with the girlfriends I have. Right? So we might bust it up on the phone, you know what I mean? But so it's a difference. I'm not going out. I wouldn't be in a relationship like, yo, I'm gonna go out to dinner with, and if I was going, I'm like, you want to go out to dinner with us? I'm inviting, so we all go. There's no reason for me to be one-on-one with another woman if I got a woman. That's how I feel. I don't know. Vaughn?
The female friends I've had for 20 years. So I'm not going to trade them for someone else that's coming in, but I will negotiate on how that communication and how that relationship will work.
Right.
I will negotiate that. And that's on both ends. But I do that, like, even with them, like, your dude they'll introduce me, put me on the phone with the dude or whatever, we'll talk. They know who I am. Like, this is Vaughn. This is Vaughn. He's always been around. My kids call him Unc, whatever. So,
nigga, don't come around this house no goddamn more. Get off my phone. I'm sorry. That's what the conversation would have been with me.
And I'd have lit you up. Because that's my friend. I would go right to the crib. I would have lit you up.
Come on, out, and the door will be open waiting for you. You're welcome.
Yep.
You're welcome.
And I'm coming through with the whole intention that you were treating her like that.
Oh, good. Again, now you're leaving, and she be like, my friend got beat up. He ain't even that tough.
Oh, no, bro. I'm not coming to fight you. I'm 50.
Oh no,
this is Trigger Tai Chi, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It sounds good. Listen.
No. You know how I move. You know how I move.
Trigger Tai Chi. I like that.
You know how I move.
It sounds good. Nah, if you talking about big brother, uncle to the kids, been around a long time, then you should know the respect that you don't. First of all, I ain't never getting on the phone with no nigga. That's wild. Hey, how you doing, Todd? How you doing? Yeah, you her best friend? Hey, how y'all meet? I don't want to be on the phone with you. There's no reason to talk to you because she ain't talking to you no more. It's okay. She can text you at work.
You're right.
Nah, I think I again, like I said, I have friends and they always gonna be friends, but it's what we do. I'm not going to dinner with anybody. I think it's just
It's the relationship, like you said.
Yeah.
It's how the relationship is.
That's my thing. If it's, I don't understand why you're going to dinner. And that's just me. Why are you going to dinner, Donnie?
It does sound different.
Right? It's why are we going to dinner? Dinner's intimate to me.
That's the word I didn't want to use. I did want to use that word.
Right. Donnie, talk to me. What's going on? Why are you going to dinner?
So lunch is better?
I don't negotiate. I don't negotiate with terrorists, Leanne. I don't negotiate with terrorists. You know, any breaking of bread is a terroristic operation. That I don't negotiate with terrorists.
So you don't want us to share a meal together. The problem is that the intimacy of it is that there's food involved.
No,
is that what makes it intimate?
No, what makes it intimate is that you two are involved. I don't care what you were doing.
He said he could
So
talk.
is there an outing? Is there an outing, a way for us to see each other that does make sense to you? Like, can we meet up at church?
FaceTime.
Oh Lord.
I just don't understand. What do you guys need to see each other for?
Because you check on people that you care about. Like anybody can say that they're fine over the phone, but people that you really, really care about, sometimes you just got to set eyes on them.
Word.
And especially if it's somebody you've been tight with for a long time.
Your man is now here to check on you.
I'm not talking about me being checked on. I mean, maybe my friend needs to be checked on.
Then he need a good girl.
Yo,
he need a good life.
But you know what? Real talk. How many times you've seen that situation though? That like when somebody gets with someone, they do separate from that circle that they was in, and everything really becomes that relationship because
right.
That's their life.
Right.
So
well, I think you got to watch that. I've learned that if the girl I'm dating doesn't really have any friends, that's problematic, right?
Yep.
If you don't have anybody and you become her everything, that's someone's codependent. That's great in the beginning, but then you learn that that's not really
no. You cannot have friends in life and you'll be okay. Gosh.
Nah, so I just don't understand why we're doing these intimate type things, like breaking bread, going to dinner. Like you can come over to the house and have dinner and hopefully you bring a girl with you, or maybe your boyfriend. That might.
Is the male friend allowed to outings?
For what?
Because they're part of the friend group. If the friend group goes out to the amusement park or something, are they allowed to go too? Can I go?
This is tough. This is why it's tough having a relationship with people who are single, right? Now you do have the odd.
What? Who said they were single? They could be in relationships too.
But if they're bringing
our friend group is going out.
Your friend group, so you're not bringing your people?
No, we're just our friend group.
Oh, it's no more. It's no more. It's our friend group. Now we have a friend group. So your friend group is my friend group. But we're going out. So do they have somebody to bring too? Because we're going together.
I don't know. This sounds borderline abusive. I don't know what's happening over there. What's going on?
Okay, you know what? Go ahead, go out by yourself. I like my girl to go out by herself all the time and just not be with me. That's why I got a relationship, to be alone.
Who said all the time? We're talking about once in a blue moon.
It's extreme.
We'll have to get you a Build-A-Bear.
She got to get rid of all her friends.
No, she doesn't. First of all, we're talking about the male friends, and
so she got to get rid of all her male friends, and then you got to be part of her friend group.
No, if it's ain't no.
And then if we break up, then what?
Right.
I'm out. You and my friend
infiltrated all parts of her life.
So listen, that means if you broke up, it didn't work out. You got to start over again. That's how it should be, right? You got to put it all on the table. Oh, you got to put it all. If you in this relationship, you got to be all in. You can't be half out, half in. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And you know what happens is when you break up with her, that dude who was her best friend for 20 years, they end up being together now. Kanye, Kim, that's them. He was the one that's been there through everybody. Ended up being with her. We know what that is. So I just don't think that they look. You can relationship any way you want. I just don't want a whole bunch of people in my relationship. Sorry. If you need this man and going out to dinner, like you're going out to dinner, and we're not talking about a phone call, we're not talking about a text message. You're going out to dinner. That to me is crazy.
It's a sketchy. It's a 50-50, but I don't think the friend. Ooh, you know what it is, Daryl? we've been friends to a chick. That's why it's so bad. We've been a friend.
Vaughn, they're lying.
And
Vaughn, if their man was going out with his girl, one of his best girlfriends,
that's attractive.
Right. They seen her. Bad. They would not be okay with. They were like, well, it's your friend. Go ahead and have a good dinner.
Who said that?
You.
No, I did not. I said it's okay for me to do it.
That's what I said. That's what's happening. Nobody's letting their man go out with another woman. Donnie, you letting your man go out with another woman? You cool with that?
I played stupid before.
Right.
I played stupid before, but this is the reason why I'm not in a relationship right now.
Talk to him.
This is literally why I don't want to have to deal with this kind of drama.
No, exactly. If you talking about going on a date, you say dinner, date. I'm gonna call it a date. You call it dinner, date. If you talking about doing that, to me, it's crazy. So you be cool, Doc, with your man going out with another woman for dinner?
He has a really close female friend, and yes,
they go out
I don't care about that because her and I are friends as well. And I have a really close male friend, and we all do things together too sometimes. So this is a 35. No, our daughter's 35. This is a 39-year relationship.
Right. How long did it take you to be cool with the girl that he was go out to dinner with?
We met at the beginning of the relationship, pretty much, and he introduced her. This is my friend. We cool. We went to school together. I'm like,
guys are G.
All right.
See, that's the same thing I said they had to do.
You gotta introduce your folks. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You have to introduce people.
I've been introduced many times. I'm just going to say.
You operate like an assassin, bro.
Right. Yes. So, and again, when you operate a certain way, you think the rest of the world operates that way too.
Yo, we recognize. Wait,
not everybody.
Me and Cola go way back. We go way back.
Whoa.
Now it's different if they had a relationship. That's different because stuff can always be rekindled. But if it's always been platonic, you don't have nothing to worry about until something happens, and not all the time something happens.
Yeah, I'm not setting.
So you can't be putting yourself on guard, just waiting and trying to make something happen, or waiting to, it makes no sense. And I personally don't have a anxious attachment style, so
gotcha.
Yeah,
I'm
not worried about that kind of stuff.
Right. See, it's different coming from a baddie. Like she's like, nigga, I can get another one. Okay. Matter of fact, another one is on his way now. Another you in a minute. Matter of fact, he'll be here in a minute.
In a minute. Big fat.
That's interesting. Yeah, I'm not there. So you can have friends that you never see and text. See, it's negotiation, like Vaughn said. I like to negotiate.
I think it's very interesting because I've seen the other side as well, where somebody lied and said that this is just a friend, and it wasn't.
Right.
So I've heard those stories as well.
Ooh, baby, you.
But again, even in those situations, I personally say, don't waste no time and energy on it because it will come to light. So until it does, live your life.
Right.
Don't be trying to look in the phone. Don't be trying to catch them. Don't cancel your trips because you got to monitor the person. Right. That's limiting and stupid.
Right. I mean, but if they're with you, you don't have to worry about it.
And don't do that either. They got to be with you all the time to prove that they're not doing nothing.
You don't have to be with me all the time. They can be home.
Mm.
Okay, here's the
Too much time and energy.
What's some things about yourself that exist? Let me see. What is the question? Things that exist about you today that your younger self would not believe. Some things that exist about you today that your younger self would not believe. Like, what are some things you guys can think of that when you were younger you couldn't believe right now that you
That I got married because I wasn't that little girl.
Gotcha.
I was not her.
That was the last thing I was thinking, huh? Doctor, she said right away, she laughed. She's like, can't believe it. Vaughn, Donnie, Lee?
That I got a baby mom. Because I never, ever, that was never, ever my plan. Ever.
That's one. I have to say that one too. I always felt like the person I had a child was going to be with forever. Like that was
that was supposed to. That was it.
Forever. I'm not going to be like these other knuckleheads. It's not going to happen. And
yep. And she's like, yeah. Yeah. Out of everything.
Lee?
I'm pretty much who I envision I'm gonna be. It's like, nah. My motto is do everything I've been doing better than I usually does it. You know,
get it, winning.
But well, what young self am I talking? Because there's a lot of range there.
How you interpret the question, you can answer it at your will.
Well, my younger self will be surprised we're not in jail.
Oh.
Hey, listen, every show got a criminal.
Never been to jail. Rested.
Thank God for his grace.
It's the small things. Won't he do it?
Won't he will? Won't he will?
D?
Oh man, I never would have envisioned myself a single mom in any way, shape, or form. When I was younger, and even when I ended up pregnant with my first, I was in deep denial, literally in deep denial of the fact that I was a mom at all at that point. But I never imagined that I would be raising children on my own. But another thing for me is I never thought that I would be confident enough to even be on platforms like this, or be writing and producing and creating my own music either. I always loved music, I always loved words. But I never felt confident enough that what I had to offer was relevant. So I never would have envisioned myself to be bold enough to share these things. And this is even not even like a long time ago me. This is 35, 36-year-old me would say I would never be able to be as bold as I am today.
Talk about it.
Okay.
So I didn't envision the sex symbol that I would become.
You know what? Here we go.
That that I would blossom into
like a Don Juan.
To him. You know what I mean? I became him. Like I was like always the duck when I became him. I'm like, wow, didn't know that I was gonna be him. Like this was really came up from the bottom. Now I'm here. I just didn't know that I was gonna be him. So, thank you for all the love in my DMs. I didn't realize that my DMs would be full like this. I mean, it's a gift and a curse, right? It's basically a gift and a curse. But that's me, you know what I mean? This is I didn't envision this heartthrob. You know what I mean? Right, Leanne?
Hey. And on that
note, somebody got to do the heavy lifting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to do it.
Mm-mm-mm.
The head's heavy that wears the crown.
And you know, King Ding-a-ling, that's what they call me. But so listen, it's been nice. We had a great we want to thank everybody for bringing us this great show on, if depending what you celebrate. I think it's something today.
Good Friday.
Good Friday.
Oh, okay. It's good. Another Good Friday. But we want to thank everybody for coming out. We want to thank people for participating. Whatever her name was, she said her name in there. Hey, thank you for sharing your name. And that you do braids. Everybody, she does braids. Go back and look.
Oh, okay.
She says she does braids. You don't know who she is. You don't know how your braids going to look. One might be bigger and smaller. It's on you. You want to go there and try out her braiding. But thank everybody. Please continue to go to the room. The room has been popping lately. The comments are great. The Discord is great. I think I seen Ruth said she's a triple threat, dancing, singing, and play the piano. There's some delusional stuff going on in the group too, right? It's a lot of delusions. So, but we'll see you guys next week. Please, everybody, check that YouTube, hit that like, subscribe. We want to get an algorithm. We're trying to get more people to come in. We did have a lot of people in and out tonight. We want to keep that up. Also, our TikTok, check our TikTok out. Like, subscribe, all those things. Send your people there. Anybody got any shows or anything coming up? I know Vaughn said June. D, anything?
Nothing for me. Nothing yet.
Leanne, what are you doing? Yeah, we can see you now. Your camera's on. You doing this weird. When you trying to go into the camera, yo, you didn't realize that camera. I don't know what you're doing. Your next show, when's it coming up? The 15th?
The 11th.
The 11th, and you can get the link to people, or you got to pay for the link. Brooklyn.
No, Brooklyn is the 8th of May.
Okay, and the 11th is down at the little closet.
Yes, stop hating.
Okay, yeah. So the 11th, she has a show coming up, and then Brooklyn on the 8th. You can share that link with us or no?
I will share where you go to purchase the link.
Okay, cool. So we'll keep an eye on that. We have, like, she has some poetry stuff coming up. I'm gonna be everywhere. So just get in my DMs and I'll let you know where I can be at or where to meet you at. So everybody have a good night. Hey, Leanne, do your thing. Hit the button. Out of here.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Oh, nice.
No.